trying to say over my stuttering and everything. So we had to see whether or not Sentinel players can actually like go through. But this is going on. Flame Grenade is a bitch to work around.
Especially a nice job staying just enough away to the point where Redfield can get as much of his zoning as possible, but not getting close enough to Phoenix Wright. Trying to avoid that turnabout mode especially, because that is dangerous.
Very much so. And Chris is good, like, staying onto you, and since he has, like, you know, Mine, Flame Grenade, everything like that, he can actually burn through Maya relatively quickly. Right?
Ooh,
so
great air throw as well.
Ah, a little too late on the...
When Dante comes in, Dante, another great anchor to play. Both Dante and Virgil extremely good.
Very much. I like the team synergy with Dante and Phoenix. They definitely go hand in hand together. Dante has very consistent ways to get turnabout whenever he goes in.
We'll see this kill. I believe this does kill.
He's going to go, yep, DHC out. A turnabout and kill him.
Fox turnabout. Ooh, now he's in real danger, but he drops it. Okay. Ooh, still finds the hit with turnabout there. Now he's in big danger. Phoenix with the X Factor.
Pops the X Factor regardless of how many characters are actually alive. Tries to go for the unblockable, but misses the timing. Fun fact for anyone out there who is watching this and doesn't know, there's a glitch in the game for Ultimate where Phoenix Wright, when he pops X Factor, he gets the damage boost from X Factor level 3 regardless.
Which makes him like a very good character, but you still don't see him.
No, not at all, right?
Because he needs that turnabout.
Yeah, it's so situational. You got to work incredibly hard for him, right? The ends justify the means, sure, but I'm biased because I play Phoenix Wright, so what can I do?
Well, it looks like Wesker will actually take Phoenix out here, and there goes the glasses. They're coming off.
Good extended Wesker combo gets as much optimal damage as he can.
But he's going to have to work really hard to make up this character deficit here.
I always thought that the last
X Factor comes out.
I always thought the last hit of Dante's Washington was
no, it is not.
Okay, fair enough. Ooh, gets clipped,
almost
tries to
gets
get
caught.
Frank out.
Now Frank coming in here. Frank is going to be having to do just seems only maybe one combo should do it with Frank, but gets caught.
Ooh,
the drop.
The gun. Oh, his launcher gets some space around. He's definitely fishing for a hit to go into super.
There it is. And that's going to be it. There's the KO.
Last hit. There we go. Yeah, no, Dante and Frank definitely falling into like the best friends category. Like,
they are very good together.
The synergy is so good, man. Like, it's hard to just like, even outside, like once he gets his, like I think level 3 where he gets the dodge roll, like that just a jam session is like, okay, you have a 50-50.
And jam session by itself, that helps any
like,
that helps any team out. It is so amazing.
Yes. And I'll say this right now, and I completely mean it. Jake has way better Phoenix Wright combos than I do. I'm not even gonna lie.
But it's about who gets in the turnabout first.
Exactly right.
And he finds it very early, taking out Redfield immediately.
Ooh, finds a hit, but oh, Virgil snags it away.
Gets clipped.
Oh, tries to go for a high time there, but
finds him again.
Standard Virgil normals off the Wesker, you know.
Ooh, his swords, they come in. Ooh, they hit hard, but not only that, but they create great OP.
Right. Classic sword mentality. Just like, oh, I have swords, but I've dropped my combo. It's okay.
It doesn't matter. I've still got swords.
It's fine, right? Like, I can deal with this. He's sitting on 4 meter, though. There's plenty of resources to go around. It gets the overhead hit. Oh, tries to go for a reset. Gets it, actually.
That should be the end of Virgil here.
Yep. Jump, yep. Up.
Another big job for Wesker here, this time with 3 characters to take out.
Delays the hit and goes behind. It doesn't get the pickup off it, but
still finding the hits. Just trying to waste as much X Factor time as possible there. As X Factor 3 is extremely dangerous no matter what character you have.
Very much so. And Dante's so cool.
He's just awesome.
He's cool, man. He's going through. He's going all the way through. Pop the X. No, it tries to go for the ground bounce, messes it up. Oh, goes for the counter.
Ooh, a hit.
The card. Yeah.
Ooh. Pops the super to counter with it through the X Factor pop. Nicely done.
I like the counter mentality. I know with counter supers, they it's not the best, but hey, man, I like it.
Still, those early those just early turnabouts come in dangerous with Phoenix. As it is, you're put on the back foot immediately once he gets it. And he's been finding a lot of good evidence just consistently.
Yep, went to carry just like before the RNG reset. Wasn't picking up anything good. Yeah, you're right. If you notice during the exhibition, the RNG that we got during our sets, we didn't actually ever go to rematch because it was good evidence. And that's something the Phoenix Strike players have to pay attention to, is whether or not your draws are actually fast enough.
You still have to play around it no matter what because you're still putting on one luck.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Gets into the confirmation for Objection. Goes into Frank? Okay.
Yeah, it takes out Phoenix there.
I guess Frank is more safe when he's already, the opponent's already cornered. So,
And it seems like he'll still find the kill with Frank. Doesn't matter. Phoenix out, Phoenix in.
Got level 2 Frank. He has the dodge roll. Ooh, trying to teleport away.
X-Ops.
No, you X Factor for you, like, no matter what.
Frank on X Factor is dangerous and finds the hit.
The man with one low coming in trying to find like any and then goes.
Finds just the tiniest clip and you're gone.
Oh. Okay.
Wesker again having to take up this deficit.
Oh, he drinks. I'm gonna say that was a misinput. Oh.
No, just barely misses, and that's gonna take Frank. Definitely respected though, going for the all in there.
Oh man.
Finds the clip just barely.
I refuse to believe anyone during this match knew which side that was actually.
I mean, I think everyone's getting hit from that.
Yeah, no, man. Like, it's one thing to Helmbreaker's cancelable. The other thing is like Hammer comes down. It's like, okay, what side is it going on? Because not even I know. Right?
Now you're just guessing. It's not even 50-50. You've got so many things to guess on.
You're just gonna do it. And it's like, all right, let's see what happens. Oh, gets the pick. Okay.
Wesker at just the minuscule amount of health he has, trying to come back with it.
Sends out that jab. My frame rate's
but misses the gun.
No confirmations off the gun. Wesker getting chip damage.
Chip damage might just do it here. He needs to find one more hit on Wesker, but so does Wesker. Need to find it on Dante.
Okay. What do we got for this
That's
opening?
gonna be the miss.
Just go for a raw level 3.
Oh, not much he can really do in that
awareness.
situation.
Yeah, good awareness.
Trying to catch him off guard with it.
And that was game 3. And I suck at updating the score, and I apologize. Again, my mind's like kind of everywhere right now.
I mean, you've got an interesting game going on here. You've got a Phoenix, you've got a Redfield, you've got everything going on. There's no reason not to get distracted.
True. Yeah, and my apologies for the scores and everything. Again, I'm kind of freaked out of my mind right there. But there we go. Am I up? Sammy, get on here. I have a game to go. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. I hope I can be there for Turning Point. I hope I get excited.
We would love it if you came, honestly.
That's the thing. I want to be a commentator for Turning Point so bad because I just love. It's so much fun to watch these great players play.
Hey, the passion's where it at, man. The passion's where it at.
I mean, if there's no passion, there's no point. Now we're back.
We have Parker versus Glight.
And we get to see another Phoenix fight, which is going to be interesting, especially with how different Parker plays than the other one.
Parker and Jake have completely different rights when they go for different setups and everything. But now we get to see the one who won the longer run. The one that's been holding up all of my brackets today.
Yes, Glight has gone against so many grand finals. He went in Strive, went in his Tekken.
Every game he's played, he has been in grand finals.
I mean, is there anyone that's going to be able to stop him? Maybe Parker's going to stop him here.
Parker should be able to stop him. It's pretty consistently Parker has been beating him out.
Still, we're actually not going to see a Phoenix this time.
It's just a butt check.
I believe Barker plays Strange, Phoenix, and Virgil as well. Nemesis is not a character you ever see. Definitely one of the lower tier characters, but still, we'll see what he can do with it. But you definitely see character specialists with Iron Fist, and you've seen some people can really go in with Iron Fist.
Watching a good Iron Fist player is something.
Are out here. Great job trying to make sure that Phoenix can't get into the evidence, pushing up forward a lot. Ooh. But goes for the throw. This is going to be very bad for Barker as he's on the complete defensive here, but he's going to get put in the combo now. Not to mention the buff as well, but still hanging on. There it is with Virgil. Virgil, great overall character in general. Just has all the tools for everything. And he's gonna find the hit on Whisker. It sets up swords as well, but he lives. Ooh, still through the chip, gets hit. Immediately catches Nemesis. As long as you can keep Nemesis in that pressure, there's not much they can really do. And Virgil's pressure is insane, but there we see what happens when you stop the pressure. Ooh. And that's Virgil gone. One of the definite anchors of the team. And definitely one of the ones that puts it all together. But Strange here can definitely pick up a lot of the weight that Virgil has. Good punish for that as well. Just trying to keep that pressure on Nemesis, but still, Nemesis is going to find the hit. Ooh. No, he can DH into Iron Fist, and that's going to take out Strange. Now it's only Phoenix, but Phoenix is extremely close, or he's in turnabout mode. This is extremely dangerous. He only needs about 4 hits, but he drops the combo. The chip's nuts, the damage is nuts. You don't want to fight a Phoenix on level 3 X Factor. Character select immediately into the rematch. Unfortunately, Barker's not going to find any more good evidence as he's found 2 bad evidences off the bat. What's going to be putting that buff stick, doing even more damage. Nice pressure from Glight there, taking out Phoenix. That eye is extremely good. It's by far just one of the best assists in general. It's so good. It stays out long. It can catch. It catches so much. It's perfect for Phoenix as well. It's the fact that it's catching all those projectiles, not only with the Maya shield, but can get so much evidence off of it. Right, this guy goes into X Factor. Oh, the good teleport for the cross up. Goes for the reset and grabs him. And that's the problem you'll see with Nemesis, is he's just slow with his attacks. It's really easy for someone to speed at Virgil. Nice clip on Iron. He's going to just try to at least take out as much of that X Factor time as possible and stay away, because... And there it comes to fruition as the X Factor is dropped and he finds the hits, but he drops the combo as well. Strange Ship is not something to take lightly, as it is insane. And there's the chip. You just need chip. Strange's chip is it's just insane. You can go right into swords for that immense pressure. So even if you survive that chip, you still got that Virgil pressure to worry about. Just trying to get as much good evidence as possible. It's so good. It's any pressure you try is going to be stopped by that eye. But the grab, right in a real bad situation here. Wesker in the corner. Ooh. Maybe not just yet, but he's still in danger mode here. Ooh. Grab. No turnabout mode for Phoenix this time, but he's still got Virgil and Strange to rely on. Probably saving that X Factor to go for Strange there. Just Wesker coming in and grabbing as much as possible, grabbing these little hits and getting in. I think we might see an X Factor soon as well from Barker. There it is. Making sure he can at least use it this round. And that eye finds Nemesis. He's going to put as many of them out as he wants to because there's nothing Nemesis can do about it. It's great. It's going to stay out long, and it's going to find that hit. He can just convert into it immediately as well. It's a big punish. Do not mess with Doctor Strange on level 3 X Factor. But he's going to need to, Barker's going to need to stay especially away, maybe chip it down and just waste all that time. But he's going to find a hit, but still the combo drops. Fuck. A nice combo find there. Just trying to waste as much time as possible while putting on damage as well. He's just barely found the hits. That will chip.
That would chip him out.
Well played there. The X Factors are coming in big, especially for those last characters. But great job by Glight here, just putting on as much pressure as possible. And now starting to avoid that eye way more. And Maya is definitely the big thing you want to keep as Phoenix, especially if you're playing against someone as aggressive as Wesker. Big damage. Now, no X Factor all and still insane damage. He's still going to find one. Will this spell the end of Nemesis? No, drops it again. He's going for the unblockable. But this Virgil pressure is going to keep that X Factor timer going down as well with Strange coming in. He's making sure that timer stays down, but it goes for the unblockable and finds it. Then you've got an Iron Fist with level 3 X Factor who's really wanting to try to make that room back. He's got, and he doesn't even lose Phoenix, and the X Factor's gone. Glight's gonna need to play this extremely well here to come back here. Let's play in a Phoenix that doesn't. Oh, but finds another hit. Nicely played. But he's gonna have a lot of room to come back here. But it looks like he's already trying to start his way back. But ooh. Will that spell the end? Just a simple misinput of a super? No. He's such a quick character, it's crazy. And there it is, showing off his speed, getting him a tiniest little hit just to go into a full combo and take him out. Well played by both players. So we're actually going to see the Phoenix mirror for this, which is going to be extremely fun, as both have turnabout to go into. But who goes into it first might just decide the entire game.
Come out on top. Your Honor, the defense is ready to present. Your Honor, the defense is ready to
Winners
present.
finals. Back to what we saw at the Expedition.
So both especially are going to know how each other play from that expedition. Both have full turnabout ready to go. So we're about to see a lot of ejections come out soon. Ooh. But will it kill is the big question, but no, he drops it. And that was from just about 2 hits of turnabout. Phoenix turnabout needs to maybe chill out a little bit. But it's good that Barker was managed to get that X Factor out, not only for it to not do anything, but to find even more damage on Frank West.
Attack to get out of there. That X Factor
A lot of drops of back throw. That's level 5 Frank. That is dangerous, but doesn't seem like it'll do anything. He's immediate put out. Unfortunate. So this is going to put on a lot of pressure on Dante. And this is going to be big damage as long as he doesn't drop it. High is dangerous, and especially in the corner. Now you've got a lot of pressure to deal with. Ooh, and he finds it.
But
Still gets
the
Dante.
judge will come through.
The corner pressure from Phoenix and Strange. But this Phoenix, look, Marcus Phoenix got a little bit of help with those tag assists. But this could still spell danger for Barker, but Jake's might be able to go into turnabout. I mean, he's really looking for it here. He really needs it. That cell phone. But the cell phone, the projectiles come even back. They go forward. They track you wherever you're going. They're going straight into the next match. Ooh, but unfortunately they both fall out. Dante trying to stay a little bit away from that. Oh, the turnabout, but he still gets put into it. But still, the damage has been done to Dante. This should kill. Unfortunate, Barker's not able to go into his full turnabout play. And not to mention, Jake also has his turnabout for Phoenix just ready to go. He's got all the cards with him. Ooh. Barker in extreme danger here, but don't underestimate Dr. Strange. He still has that Strange with the level 3 X Factor in his back pocket. But this is it. Virgil gonna find just the little tiniest bit of damage before he might. He finds the happy birthday.
He got Dante. He picks it up.
Ooh, the pop of X Factor as well to try to find Frank, but he still finds him. This has been turned around. That should just be it. Barker just barely finding it with Virgil. We don't even get to see Strange come out. An insane comeback, finding Dante there. And immediately taking him out. Well played to just pop the X Factor as well. Not only try to get Frank, but then keep the pressure on Frank. Barker not seeming to find any evidence he can use. It looks like both are ready to go on turbo, but Parker finds it first. Jam Chester finds a little bit of a hit, but he can't convert off it. And yeah, it looks like they're going to do that, exactly. And Frank's actually going to find the hit on Virgil here. Or will we see 5? There's 5. Frank is incredibly dangerous now. Parker's going to need to find a way to get him out of there. And this turnabout might just be his answer. And Frank's actually going to find the hit. Both somehow missing each other. But Strange with 3 X Factor is someone dangerous you don't want to have to deal with. He needs to waste his X Factor time.
Oh, he's out of it.
He's going to find the hit. He does. Ooh, but doesn't. But he did what Frank did what he needed to do. That X Factor time is now gone. Parker in a really dangerous area here as Jake still has his X Factor and not only has Phoenix but as well Dante. This could be huge. But a nice catch from Parker there. Ooh, unfortunately Parker also gets caught. Another drop. And this will hit Dante.
Down Dante.
Still, Parker's in a really bad position as Phoenix got that level 3 X Factor. He gets, ooh. Still the cell phone. The cell phone is deadly and by far an amazing piece of evidence as it's just going to track you down wherever you go. He had an insane evidence pull as he got everything he'd want. Unfortunately, Jake's actually going to be the one in possession of the cell phone now. Ooh, and it's not even just little damage, that's huge damage on Dante. He does not want to put him out ever. Not without damage still token. Nice turnabout. Nice teleporting from Parker here to try to get as around Frank as possible to find those little tiny hits. Frank unfortunately not going to get any levels here. He's going to stick at level 1. Ooh, Parker gets hit by Jam Session. That takes Strange out. Ooh, but that chip damage doesn't matter. Virgil's now an X Factor and extremely dangerous. This is going to pop a lot of the X Factor time if you can continue this combo. I think that's actually all of X Factor. That's all of X Factor gone right there. It doesn't keep going. And Jake wants that turnabout. As the second he gets turnabout, he's going to probably pop that X Factor and just start cooking with him. Unfortunately, Dante, finds another hit on Dante. Still, Barker's extremely dangerous here as Jake immediately pops X Factor, but will he find the turnabout mode is the real question. Barker's just trying his best to avoid putting him in turnabout, and he nicely playing around that turnabout mode. He gets sprawled out. A nice dash up to him and finding the Phoenix hit.
Alright, now we will your good pal Jake versus Glight.
So we'll just see a button check first here, as I don't think any of them ever play these characters, or we never get to see these characters.
You will feel the pain of the Satsui no Hado. Get ready to brawl.
Interesting teams.
Fight!
It's funny because a lot of the characters you'll see just don't get played. Some of the characters don't get played. Looks like they're... That was a quick button test. We'll see both stay with their main teams though. We haven't really got to see Nemesis cook, which is something I really want to see because he can be real good.
Yes, dude. Nemesis has some fun stuff.
It's just he's too slow to get any of it in.
You know, it takes some bit to get in over here.
Although, Jake is going to grab evidence right in front of Wesker.
Look at all that evidence he got so far.
Ooh, but Glight still with a great Glight kind of just trying to stay inside of Phoenix's range, trying to avoid that Maya shield, especially just get in to stop that. Forcing another drop though. We found the last bit of evidence. He tells him to start finding the evidence. Turnabout mode is an option here. Puts out Frank just to try to take that damage off and keep Phoenix alive. Nice. Getting up the levels as well as taking out Wesker. But here's where Nemesis is seen as a bad character because he does not have the defense you want. This is the Frank that you don't want to go against ever. Still just be Iron Fist left. That level 3 X Factor, comebacks happen all the time with it.
Oh. Does it that down Dante?
When will this start the comeback or not? We'll see. Phoenix still has all the things he needs to go into tournament, and Frank at level 5. We might actually see. No, he goes into the super. This will put him in turnabout. There's the X Factor pop. Nice to keep it going there and just make sure that he can't have any of those comebacks. Well played as well, taking in the beginning to keep Phoenix alive. That was definitely the thing that's going to keep him going. Phoenix is a huge part of this team.
Wesker out so well right now.
Especially for how quick Wesker can be with his teleports. I'm surprised he's able to keep him out just so well. So Wesker's going to find the ways in. Dante taking huge damage. The only one he can really swap in for is Frank at this point. And there.
Like catching
Although sometimes you just have to make a sacrifice to keep those characters alive. But it looks like Frank's not going to be alive. Unless he drops it.
the gun. Input the gun.
The OTG gets dropped. Unfortunately, he's going to find another hit.
It's below and behind.
And he does it again. Phoenix turnabout and X Factor. If he gets popped into turnabout, there's the X Factor pop. Turnabout doesn't come through. He needs to find this turnabout early in this X Factor.
Almost out of it. He's halfway through it. And the overhead mix up.
Nice job by Glight. Glight making a really good adaptation for the Phoenix by just staying in as close as possible, making sure that none of the evidence gets gathered, but also playing really well around those objections. But will he get put in the turnabout is the question. That's the thing that needs Phoenix, and that's what Glight's gonna be looking for right now. Glight's gonna make sure that Phoenix isn't gonna get too much. Just Nemesis, just such a big target. He's so big. That's not only just Dante stuff, that's just Nemesis stuff. Will we start seeing Nemesis cooking here? No. I do wonder if Glight will make the change and said that maybe Nemesis isn't the thing he finds. Sometimes does happen. Especially because Nemesis kind of just keeps dying. He's just too big. I mean, Dante's hitting him from behind.
He's not even swinging in his general direction, and he's just too big.
And it wasn't just once. That was a full combo about basically just being behind him. It's crazy. I mean, you see characters like Sentinel. That stuff doesn't really happen to him that much. I guess Nemesis is just somehow even bigger. I'm gonna find a lot of hits on Dante here with Wesker. Goes for the cross up, but Dante finds the hit. Still, Iron Fist with the X Factor. Again though, follows the dropables. And another one. I don't think Iron Fist will be able to use the X Factor here.
Oh,
he gets to level 3. Ooh.
He caught him.
And there it is.
Serving him in the courthouse.
Double court. We're in the courthouse, serving him in the courthouse. All the evidence stacked up against him.
Iron Fist been going away for a long time.
I mean, he had all the evidence in the world against him. Not to mention the X Factor wasn't used at all that game. That's really unfortunate. Will he be able to find? He just needs one more, but will he be able to find it quickly? Another bad piece. Another bad piece. The RNG is not in his favor, and Glight knows that. He's going to push in as hard as possible. Wesker immediately powered up.
And there's his last few seconds he needed.
But will he be able to put it in the turnabout mode? That's what Glight has always been looking for, and to try to get in during that.
Stop it. Oh,
The hard tag actually finds Wesker for a bit. Just a lot of drops here and there, and there's big Nemesis.
getting bullied by them.
He has not had a good experience today, not at all. How much will Frankie put up with this is the question.
Level 5, there it is.
And Nemesis is, look at the chip's crazy. Nemesis has nothing to do about this, but he finds it actually. Oh, but he finds it again. Will we see him cook? He's just too slow. Frank on that level 5 is just so dangerous. He doesn't even need X Factor. He doesn't need anything. But Frank finds it. Now will we see the X Factor be popped from Frank? No way, the reads! An insane read. The drop just to go into a reset. He's gonna keep going. Will we see the X Factor pop? He doesn't even need it. Frank level 5 doesn't care. Not only an amazing reset, but to keep the combo going and take the game. And not only that, but take the match.
Now we'll be into the grand finals.
With
we will have Barker versus your good pal Jake.
with more Phoenix mirrors because we needed more.
Why don't we need more Phoenix mirrors?
I mean, we're in the courthouse. Everyone should be playing Phoenix.
Barker coming saying no, do not touch Phoenix.
What do you mean? We get to see everyone's RNG. How lucky they are. Don't you want to have a bunch of foam projectiles everywhere?
Barker, we'll get his controller already. We can start.
After already walking up there and forgetting it. So we'll see. It's kind of fitting for Grand Finals to be both Phoenix players.
A new title has been unlocked.
It's fitting. Both Phoenix players, Grand Finals, in the courthouse. But the question is, will we see the Super for it?
We saw it a couple of times tonight so far.
But will it be used in the Grand Finals? I mean, you've got two Phoenix series. Someone's got to try to use it.
Someone's got to get it. Barker did use it to close out the expedition.
And Jake also used it to close out another game as well against, I believe, Glight.
It was one of his games, yeah. But he locked Iron Fist away.
For who knows how long.
The evidence he had of him was going to be pretty low.
But you've got two attorneys here against each other. So how much evidence could be gathered for the other one?
It's evidence faster and who can use it better.
Not only that, but who can defend themselves while getting it better. Both playing around their Phoenix with their defensive abilities extremely well.
Nice little button check out of the way real quick.
I mean, for games like this, you need a button check. Maybe some others you might not, like Strive, you might not need button checks, but this, you're gonna need your button checks. You're going to be dropping combos. Now we get to see the attorney battle.
Battle it out one last time.
I won't lose, not to the likes of you.
They're gonna actually let the intros rock.
I won't lose, not to the
Both
likes
saying
of
they
you.
won't lose to the likes of you.
Live and let die.
And they both
Both backing up,
immediately retreat to
getting
the
that
corners. What riveting gameplay.
Mark getting his evidence first and he gets in there.
Virgil finds him. He's gonna make sure that Phoenix is not allowed to get in his turnabout.
Oh, that's a grab. Hammer. Yeah,
You might see a few gases. Dante's just not having a good time. He's getting caught everywhere. I mean, at least he's not getting hit from behind.
That's true. Snap in there.
Oh my goodness, Barker's Virgil.
Oh, he stopped it. TH.
Nicely played. Barker's Virgil.
From behind.
Ooh, unfortunate drop though.
Let's see. Guess down for
Will this? But he doesn't find the injection because Virgil dies too quickly.
Took him out too quickly.
No, you're too good.
Too low.
But Barker's gonna be able to go into subjection.
He gets air grab.
Now it doesn't matter how much health Phoenix have. It doesn't matter if Dante's low,
With very low health.
and it doesn't
Barely
matter
even speak of it now.
hit or not. That chip damage was gonna do the job just fine, and Frank's in a horrible position here. X factor just to say, but
Hit again.
look at the damage.
Almost out there. And it's it. K1.
Barker's Virgil was coming in there especially well.
He's swinging and swinging hard.
Not only finding Phoenix, but finding just a little bit of Dante. You can get found on
And he's already in turnabout.
objection already. That was 4 seconds. That was 4.
And I think
That's already in the Phoenix. The attorney battle's been decided in less than 10 seconds.
And he's catching
Barker's
Dante.
not stopping. But will this be a perfect?
Oh, catches him. Might just have enough still in the tank to do it.
I think he will. He's got
he
the
has
bar to
enough in
do
the
it. He's got the bar to maybe do it. No,
He's out of it.
Turnabout, but Frank is just way too low at this point. He still fights just the tiniest bit of hit on him.
Oh god. The hammer.
The hammer's not gonna stop Strange.
It's safe Strange though. Strange is still in this.
It's this.
But that's now X Factor is gone.
Hopefully that damage he did an extra
And
carry.
here he comes. Oh, dropped it from the sneak.
Frank is low. Doctor Strange getting
Strange
bullied.
And that will do it.
He still finds him
Jake almost.
really close to that Strange.
Really close. Take out Strange. Had that for the Phoenix so low.
And they're both just trying to find as much evidence as they always start this off.
These projectiles so
But none of them do find the phone though, so we don't get to see them play much of the zoning type.
Here it
Oh.
comes.
Barker just hitting the turnabout so much quicker. It's crazy.
He gets out.
Trying to drop. Nice the OTJ. Nice play.
That damage.
Things needs to do Barker needs to do a lot with the turnabout here.
Yeah, he gets Phoenix out of there.
Just trying to save as much of their turnabout as possible. Like just start cooking with Virgil. His Virgil is crazy good. But Jake's actually gonna find the hit.
And there we go. Turnabout's live on both now.
Both lawyers, they're ready to execute.
Five.
I think we just might.
We are seeing it. Yep.
There it is.
There
Level
it is,
5
and there's
Frank. Level 5 Frank.
Goodbye, Wesker.
And not only level 5 Frank, but also Turnabout Phoenix for both teams. He comes in swinging. He comes in swinging. Dante's still getting bullied.
Oh no, Phoenix is out.
But don't doubt okay, don't doubt Strange and his X Factor.
But that is also only 5.
This doesn't catch.
I do it. Drop it.
I don't think he will. Seems pretty simple with that X Factor. Level 5 Frank on X Factor. Ooh, the damage. You can't stop it. Not even the chip you can stop.
Alright. The same pieces of it. Oh,
Already Turnabout.
quick turnabouts throughout this.
I mean, both get as much evidence as they need, and they both. Ooh. This is dangerous for Barker here. It's gonna set setup.
Catch them. Now pops egg.
He's just trying to get that Phoenix turnabout gone as well as that X Factor time, hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, and I think he will. That's death for Phoenix, and the X Factor's gone. Oh, this
X
is
Factor is still alive.
Barker's X Factor and Virgil's swords. Good luck blocking. Parker's Virgil. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Do not get put in the corner. You can't. You can't. It's Barker's Virgil. He's not going to stop. Puts him in the Agamotto.
Oh, he hits him.
The Agamotto! The Agamotto, it comes in to stop it, but he still gets hit, unfortunately. Next hit could take out this kicker. He goes into the install. Will this? No, it doesn't.
Gets out of it.
The OTG. Virgil still looking alive. Pops in strange here. I think this will kill. This should kill.
If he doesn't drop it, this is over.
The re-jump after re-jump. And I think that will be it.
No, not yet,
But another spell. It's just going to chip him out. Well played. The strange eye-coming clutch there.
Stopping so much there.